channel, baby.
Yeah.
What it do, Half and J family. Welcome back to the channel, baby. It's your boy Half.
And your girl Jay.
And we back
with another reaction video. What are you doing? Oh my goodness.
But anyway, man, welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back, welcome back.
We about to get into more reactions today.
Yes.
Everybody know that Biden dropped out from the presidential race. So Kamala Harris is the next runner-up going against Trump. So that's, I guess, the headlines is going on right now. So let our family members know what are and who are we will be reacting to today.
Okay, so shout out to the channel Pink Book Lessons.
Shout out to Pink Book Lessons.
The video is titled Black Boule Sellout for Kamala with Zero Demands for Black Americans.
So what's boule?
I think like a sorority.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get into it, man, and see what's going on. But before we do, everybody that's out there who has not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button.
Yes.
Turn your notifications on.
Yes.
I say like and share this video.
Yes.
And then comment down below, baby.
Come on.
Come join the squad, man.
Half and J.
Feel me? See how I pulled him in here, though?
Yeah.
What's this?
Oh. Wow, man.
Plus, we over doing what?
Kicking off what?
Good vibes, baby. Good vibes. Boom! Put him in here again.
Come on, man.
Oh, shit.
I said it once and I'll say it again. The Boule already exposed his three-trick pony. Number one, have this Indian woman cosplay as a Black American woman. You know, you have to convince us of that first in order for the next two tricks to work. Number two, if non-Black people criticize her, call them racist. And number three, if a Black man or any man happen to have an opinion the mob isn't in agreement with, blame all criticism on her being a woman. To make it even better, you can put both identifiers together and say, hey, it's because she's a Black woman. You know, because the woman who was paraded around as the first Indian woman to get this position and that position before is now a Black American woman. Now, the old-throwed Black media didn't waste any time creating a false narrative. I'll say a complete lie. They clipped a host on Fox News and blew the whistle for all Black media to get in line and spread strategy number two.
The most recent decision already got a question. She will not show up for the Prime Minister's joint session of Congress today. She'd rather address in the summer a sorority, a college sorority. She'd rather address in the summer a sorority, a college sorority, a college sorority, a college sorority.
So they said he said a college sorority. Here's the problem. To pronounce the word college, it's college. To say colored, it's colored. Ka.
What the hell?
You know what?
What is he talking about?
He's saying that he was saying colored, like.
I don't think you even know what he's talking
no,
about.
No, he's saying that he was saying like instead of saying college, he was saying like colored or.
I'm confused as I don't know what.
Right, watch. Just watch.
Colored. Ka.
Roland lied to his audience, just like he allowed Tiffany Teflon Tahoe to lie to his audience. He went along with it, if y'all remember that.
I want to set the record straight. I don't have a foundation.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
But he lied to his audience and said the guy said colored sorority, so they can call him racist. If you check the closed caption, it clearly...
He's saying that the guy on Fox News was saying colored, not college. Like he's trying to make it a race thing. Yeah. So he's telling black people that, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He's causing division.
So he misunderstood colored for college?
This is something he's making up. Like,
but I'm saying he's trying to say that the guy on the news
was saying colored.
Colored.
Yeah, instead of college. Yeah. Which just
that's like saying collard greens or color greens.
Right, that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like he's just stirring up, you know, he's
no
getting the black community riled up for no reason.
That's stupid.
He's starting causing division.
That's just stupid.
But they blame it on, oh my goodness, yeah.
Colored sorority, so they can call him racist. If you check the closed caption, it clearly says college, and when I slowed down the video, I got from it that the guy was saying college. Either way, Roland took the clip and told everybody, oh look, they're racist against Kamala. Because like I've said many times before, the easiest way to get Americans emotionally involved with anything is to bring up black versus white. Right. If you put both against each other, people will lose their minds on both sides. Right. And black Americans, they'll go extra hard when they think this so-called black American woman is being targeted racially. My thing is, it's such a ridiculous argument. Right. They're attempting to, one, distract us so we don't ask for our tangibles, and two, they're trying to cast a spell on us so we all run crazy for Kamala in the name of protect this so-called black woman from racism. Right. That's one of her top 3 strategies to win black support. I know, you can't make this up. The level of finesse they're all pulling off is insane. Just as crazy as being promoted as the first Indian woman before to get a top position, and since Rachel Dolezal Jr. needed national votes outside of California, she turned into a black woman. Absolutely incredible.
So going back to that Fox News clip, I heard college, and in the context of saying, hey, she's speaking to a sorority, a college sorority in the summer. So I do think context matters here, because for white sororities, they are only during college and they only happen during the school year. They're not meeting or doing anything in the summer, versus black sororities are lifelong commitments, which means summer, fall, spring, winter, we are organizing, we're doing the work in the community. So based on that context, I do think that Brian was saying college.
This is also a perfect example of white folks who have no idea about black people. They don't know any. I remember the Washington Post. Was it the last campaign of the Washington Post writer? They were making this squealing noise when Kamala Harris at the AK convention. They have no clue about black culture. They have no idea. They don't even understand it. They don't even realize when the other night we had to win with a black man call and Wes Moore came on, the governor of Maryland, and I was like, yo, what up, frat? They looking like, what the hell? They throwing the hang loose? Like, what are they doing? They know nothing. And so what happens is...
I don't even know what that means. Do you?
I mean, hang loose.
He said, hey, fret.
I don't know. What's fret?
I don't know. Who
is that? Like Fran?
I have no idea. I don't. He has a channel on YouTube.
The one in the middle.
The one in the middle. He has a large following, and you know, all he talk about is like, you know, things that go on in the community, like white against black, you know what I'm like. He causes a lot of division, and a lot of people tune into him and believe every word he says. Like
those are like pro-black people.
Yeah.
That's just, you know, that's all it's about.
Yeah.
Top of that.
Yeah.
On the hang loose, like what are they doing? They know nothing. And so what happens is, and then you got Lawrence Jones sitting there, duh.
Well, he is the worst.
I mean, and made no effort to say, hey guys, look. As a matter of fact, I don't even know he know about the Divine Nine. But again, this is also what you see when you see these people who know nothing. See, they think fraternities, why are you still wearing your fraternity shirt? You graduated a long time ago. Sorry, black frats and sororities ain't the same as white.
Yeah, Roland is definitely right about that. Black and white fraternities and sororities are not the same. The black organizations, their membership is a part of their identity. They will give their soul for those letters. It's arguably treated with similar importance of religion. Now, I know you heard the black woman on the show with Roland. She said it sounds like college to her too. All of it is a tactic to avoid talking about what black people really need to hear, like what is Kamala going to do for our vote? Since she want to cosplay as a black American woman and use black this and black that, and we have to vote for her because she's black, while offering nothing for our support but a chance for us to worship this non-black American, Canadian, Indian, Irish daddy born in Jamaica woman. Stop telling me she's Divine Nine. I don't care. Stop telling me about Howard. Her getting a degree at Howard can't do anything for the black American community. Right. Where are the tangibles? That's what we want to know. Where's the agenda for black America?
So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No.
What was really crazy was the shade room. The Democrats bought a bunch of ads for them to show Kamala-related news every day, laughing and doing sister girl moves to make us support her, right, without once highlighting her previous record on black people, addressing all of that, and then telling us what she's going to do for the black American community for our support. That narrative Roland created was also pushed to 30 million people on IG via the shade room. I noticed the Breakfast Club did not run with that lie because it was pretty obvious, but Envy wanted to make sure he told us to support her.
All right, well, Kamala Harris, we have to make sure we support...
Vice President Kamala Harris.
We have to make sure we support, we promote, and we help her out because they are attacking her now.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking college or colored?
He said college. And listen, black people, we're going to lose our minds looking for random acts of racism and sexism. There's going to be a lot of blatant racism and sexism over the next 100 days, and it's going to be even more if Vice President Kamala Harris gets...
Why is it always got to be about race, man? Black and white, and this and that. It just gets old, though.
But the crazy part is, a lot of black people are saying that Trump supporters are causing division between races. But it's only obvious who's causing the division.
Right.
We see that every day. Every day. And it's so sad because black people are voting for her because she's so-called black.
Right. That's only
and that's the only reason, right?
Yeah.
They don't know her history. It's sad and it's unfortunate. This is the world we live in. This is the world we live in. Right? It's ignorant.
I'm so tired of hearing black and white and this, that, and the third, and all this. And oh my God! Shut up, man! Like, damn.
Right.
Over the next 100 days, and it's going to be even more if Vice President Kamala Harris gets in the White House. So I just think we look ridiculous sitting around trying to figure out whether a person said college or colored. Like, there's a lot of blatant acts of racism and sexism that's happening now and that's going to be happening. I'm not sitting around wasting my time trying to decide whether he said college or colored. I felt like he said college.
Well, see, the problem is one person heard him say colored, and then everybody's like, yeah, he said colored. And then it kept going, and then it's trending, and they'd be like, he said colored.
And that's what I wish. I wish that I would have heard the audio. I wish somebody would just let me heard. I wish somebody would have just let me heard it. Instead of telling me
let you hear
what he said.
But I did the same thing. When I heard him call, I was like, he said college. He said what?
And then I heard it slow down. I'm like, bro, he said college.
Yeah, then when you close your eyes and just listen, you be like, oh, he said college.
Speaking of this sorority speech, that was the center of this controversy. The convention was hosted by Zeta Phi Beta. It was their grand boule in Indianapolis.
Now I'm going to step out of the frame so you can take a look and see that many of these members have already arrived looking beautiful in their blue and white, and they're all waiting the vice president's arrival here. Now this is all happening as Harris enters the beginning days of a fresh campaign.
Yes, the boule showed up to the grand boule super excited about endorsing Kamala Harris and supporting her on her journey to become the first non-black Black American woman president.
In 2024, we're carrying that vision forward as we embrace the extraordinary power of she. Our vice president is a proud member of the Divine Nine family as a sister of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. And all 9 of our organizations stand in unity with an unprecedented outreach for voter registration.
It's disappointing. It's disappointing because you have a team of black women behind her. Only because she's so-called black. And she's a part of their sorority or whatever.
Right.
Which is sororities, they're demonic, satanic. I mean, it is what it is. It's the truth. But I'm disappointed.
I mean, me personally, I'm to the point like, who cares what color a presidential candidate is?
Right.
The color should have nothing at all to do with the task at hand,
right,
which is making America getting back to where it was, get the strength of America back to where it was, get the economy booming, you know what I'm saying, make sure our kids have a safe future ahead of them. You know, I mean, what does color have to do with that, though?
But but you
know what I'm saying?
But people are
that
just
shit is crazy to me.
There are people that are just stuck.
Yeah, they're really stuck. And it's like we in 2024. You know what I'm saying? Like 2024.
But people, they don't want to educate themselves. They don't want to. They just want to stay stuck in this mind frame that, you know, black against white against black. They just want to keep that separation, and it goes no further than that.
Yeah,
it's scary. It's sad, and it's how are we supposed to progress as a country if
you still stuck on race?
Right, because I was there's a girl that I went to high school with, and I was, you know, scrolling through Facebook, and she said, "I'm for Kamala," and people were in her comments asking her why, and she couldn't say why, but she said she's just voting for her, and that's it, and that's all.
Right.
And a lot of people were saying you're just voting for her because she's black, or she's not. You know what I'm saying? She's not fully black, but she couldn't even say why she's voting for Kamala.
Yeah.
And I know the only reason is because she's a so-called black woman.
Of course.
And people were arguing with her, and she got upset, and she said, "Well, my mind is made up, and I'm voting for her. I'm with her." And it's sad.
And what's crazy is when they put these men and women into office or whatever, into leadership, and they don't do the job that they promised to do and all that kind of stuff. Like, people look over that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they forget about everything that they said that they was going to do when they make it into office.
But as you see, she clearly said she wasn't doing anything for
just the black
black community.
Right.
She said that.
Right.
But you have millions of black people who are going to vote for her because she's so-called black.
Right.
Which is ignorant.
Right. It's very dumb.
And she promised that she would do. She said it out of her own mouth. She's not going to do anything specific for the black community.
I wouldn't give a damn if you was black, white, purple, green, blue, nigga, high yellow. You know what I'm saying? Fluorescent green. You know, long as you're doing the job correctly,
right?
It don't matter what color you are. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we all at the end of the day have kids, grandkids, nephews, nieces.
And that's another thing against Kamala. She haven't even spoken on the issues that us Americans are concerned about.
That's what I'm saying.
She haven't even touched those topics.
Right. And I hate when people want a certain group of a race to benefit from something. Like, it's not about one particular race that's supposed to benefit.
Right.
Off of, you know what I'm saying? It's about us as a whole, as a country, to benefit, to make the country run good.
Right,
like, you know what I'm saying? Not just one particular section. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like when people do that. Like, I don't know.
Stand in unity with an unprecedented outreach for voter registration, education, and mobilization to get coordinated efforts to get out the vote. And after today, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated will be the first D9 Black Greek lettered organization to host the first Black woman presidential nominee.
Or deeply held beliefs to agree the government should not be telling her what to do. You know, when he was president, Donald Trump, former president, handpicked 3 members of the United States Supreme Court because he intended for them to overturn Roe v. Wade. The United States Supreme Court, previously the court of Thurgood and RBG. And as he intended, they did. Well, let me tell you something. When I am president of the United States, and when Congress passes a law to restore those freedoms, I will sign it into law. We are not playing around.
She promised to support terminations for pregnant women, but no plan for the most pressing issues, like inflation, the economy, and illegal immigration.
Immigration's a major issue for Republicans, Democrats, Independents, really across the board of this country. Americans want this addressed.
That's absolutely right, David. A new ABC poll shows that immigration is at the top of a priority list for Americans around the country. Listen, when we talk to people, they say that this is important to them because when they see apprehensions high and resources straight, it makes them feel like the chaos is creating a vulnerability for our country.
She didn't address the border crisis at all, nor did she tell a room full of 8,000 Black women what she was going to do specifically for the Black community. They just all pledged their support for nothing in return, but I guess bragging rights to say a member of the Divine Nine, the Boule, is president. Obviously, that's good enough. That's it. And we wonder why as Black people, we're not getting anywhere. We have all the Boule getting top positions, local, state, and federal, public and private, but nothing is changing for the Black community. Instead, you have all these people connected to fraternities and sororities, yelling and cursing at us, being very disrespectful, telling us we need to vote for this lady and not ask for nothing. Roland Martin. And it's not just Roland, it's Joy Reid, Abby Phillip, both DST members, D.L. Hughley, Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey, all accused.
Before y'all start calling my radio show and DMing me, talking about why you ain't asked no hard-hitting questions, that ain't what this is. I'm throwing a lob. This is an alley-oop for a dunk. Because this administration needs to get the word out of what they're actually doing and what they're actually accomplishing, so we can stop all this foolishness about what you're doing for Black people. Can't nobody come out with no agenda and call it this for Black people and expect to get in the White House. You got to play the game different. Y'all know what...
Wait a minute. We gotta rewind that back some. We have to rewind that back some. Did you hear what he said?
Yeah.
Wow. And he said this publicly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Black people. Can't nobody come out with no agenda and call it this for Black people and expect to get in the White House. You got to play the game different. Y'all know what this is. So now this next question is another lie. for her to dump. See, I'm on this radio show, I'm hearing all these people talking about, I'm not voting if they're not doing nothing for us. Listen to me, if you do not vote, the analytics will show, they know how many women vote, they know the age you are when you vote. If we don't vote, how we gonna ask for something next time? If you ain't got no voting power.
Last month, more than 130,000 migrants were apprehended at the southern border. On January 20th, 2021, if you are president, what specifically would you do with the thousands of people who try to reach the United States every day and want a better life through asylum?
Immediately on January 20th of 2021, I will, first of all, we cannot forget our DACA recipients, and so I'm going to start there. I will immediately, by executive action, reinstate DACA status and DACA protection to those young people. I will further extend protection for deferral of deportation for their parents. I will also immediately put in place a meaningful process for reviewing the cases for asylum.
One of the questions that the Black community has is, Senator Harris, if you are elected president, what would be your agenda for the Black community?
Right. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit Black people. No.
So we can stop all this foolishness about what you're doing for Black people. Can't nobody come out with no agenda and call it just for Black people and expect to get in the White House.
Doesn't
that statement right there? Wow.
It kind of lets you know that they're
fake.
Yeah, what's the word I'm trying to look for though? Perception.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all
perception.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Straight all perception.
So she's basically saying she's not going to do anything specific for the Black community, so she can get the votes from other races to get into office, and then
this is this.
How
weird.
ignorant though.
Yeah.
Even if that is, which it is the case.
Right.
He just out and said it.
Like, just put her all on blast. Put
But
the whole
she's
party
with it,
on
though.
blast.
That's how airhead she is. Like, come on, man. Come on.
No sense,
Black
man.
America, come on.
This don't make no
We got to be better than this. We got to get better. Like, it's 2024. Like, are we not any better than this? Like, come on. Come on. Like, for real. This is scary. This is sad. And then for him to make that argument over colored in college, like, that is just so...
That's small right there.
Very petty, very ignorant.
Yeah. They paid attention to the smallest shit.
And then he asked her about the immigration, and she already said what she was going to do. Like, yeah. This is sad.
Just for Black people that expect to get in the White House.
Doesn't matter the organization, the entire Divine Nine came together to pledge their support for this woman with no tangible benefits for the Black community, and they're all trying to bully us into not asking for anything. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. What's in it for them? And why is the Boule not helping Black America negotiate a deal with this woman for our support? Let me know what you think about all of this below. Special thank you to Roland C. I appreciate.
Oh, that gave me a headache.
I have one too.
That literally.
I have one too.
Gave me a headache. I mean, it just don't make no sense. It just. Come on, man. Come on, man.
It just shows like a lot of us have to level it up on education and stop being so closed-minded. Stop causing separation between races. Stop being petty.
Right. I mean, because at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, racism is not what it used to be, for number one. If it was, there would not be so many successful Black, Hispanics, Asians, so on and so on. It wouldn't be so many successful other race.
Right.
It would only be one, like it was way back when.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that right there is to let you know that racism is not what it used to be. Now, is racism still here that in America we live in?
It's
of course.
Racist people.
Right,
People.
racist people. Of course there is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They still like in that dumb mentality.
Yeah, they're stuck.
You feel what I'm saying?
We call those the stuck people.
Yeah, they're stuck.
Stuck.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not stopping nobody from living their life.
Right.
Getting the education that they need. Like, we're not being held back anymore unless we hold ourselves back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So every time somebody want to throw in the race card and he did that because she's Black, or he did that because he's white, it's like, come on, man.
But to get the bandwagon,
like, come on,
bullies behind you, is sad. Like, people will jump on board real quick when it comes to
race.
Black people and and racism. Like, Black people will be
they're waiting for it.
Oh yeah,
they're waiting for it. Something like, oh, what did he say?
Right. He said color.
Oh yeah, let me watch this.
Right.
And start sending it to everybody.
Right.
Now all of a sudden it's a miscommunication.
He said college, but everybody, now that he mentioned that he said colored, everybody that's on the bandwagon is going to hear.
They have the selective hearing.
Right.
They have selective hearing.
That's sad.
It just don't make no sense, man.
Wake up, Black America.
Yeah, I don't want to hear nothing about no race, me personally. So,
yeah.
'cause I love all kinds.
Everybody.
I don't care what color you is. You feel me? If you respect me, I'm gonna respect you. Bottom line, period, point blank.
And then it's a lot of, Black people that claim to be Christians. How do you expect to go to heaven if you have such a hatred for other races and feel like, how do you expect to get close to God if you hate another race?
How can you
you're being the racist?
Yeah.
You're causing the division.
How can you expect to even live a good life? Just a comfortable life. Right. To where you can interact with other people. Like, and you go to work with all type of different colored people that's inside there, different race.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, man.
People who are open-minded, who accept, other races, and we're called coons, we're called sellouts, which is it's so dumb, it's so ignorant. I don't know. I don't even know what to say at this point.
Well, we're going to jump into some shout-outs then.
Yeah, it's overwhelming. First shout-out goes to William Jones. What's up, William Jones?
William Jones, what's going on, man? Shout out to you. Hope you definitely enjoyed that reaction. Let us know what you thought about it. Thank you for joining us.
Dang.
And come back and join us for some more.
Okay, second shout-out goes to Flag Baby Girl. What's up, Flag Baby Girl?
Flag Baby Girl, what's going on? Shout out to you, too. Shout out to you, shout out to you, shout out to you. Hope you definitely enjoyed that reaction. Let us know what you thought about this one. This one is, to me, it was just unnecessary, in my personal opinion. It was just dumb, confusing.
But that's what's going on. This is what's really going on. Yeah, this is awareness right here. Yeah. This is spreading what's going on in the Black community.
So anyway, man, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day if you can. Make sure y'all keep God first.
Most importantly.
We love you guys,
yes,
man.
We do.
And we'll catch you guys in the next reaction.
Yes. Peace.